Here we go. 180.
Check, 59.
21.
I'm coming after you. Shoot. Say.
I got you. And man.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You ready, Reed? Let's go, baby. Watch the edge.
Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. That one a first down pickup of 8. Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season. Really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Here we go.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To the 40 and no further, so the razzle-dazzle didn't get him much. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
3rd and 6.
Here we go.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd.
2.
Come on.
Protein spill.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
1, Omaha.
Watch twist.
Hey, exit.
Check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 12. White.
Watch twist.
65. Hey, Foxtrot.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill.
You draw Porter.
Kill, turn up.
Hey, gun.
Mike's partner.
11.
Let's go.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
65. I got you. 36.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check. 21.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Ryan to throw. Freeman with a fast feet. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Check 24. Hey, South. 58.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now McKinnon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. 11. 52. Recon, 132 fighter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. 21.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now remember, Tevin Coleman was in the 2-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. Touchdown, 49ers! Jerick McKinnon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Ready. 280.
Mike 54.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing solid. Y'all playing.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a 1st down. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Ready. 280.
On 1st down, Ryan. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dee Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I got you. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, check. Face.
Mike 56.
Fun.
Check tight.
Here's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80.
Check, 59. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Hatchet. Check 3.
21.
Check, crunch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down now, a run with McKinnon. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Wait.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Double up.
Man.
He's coming, double up.
Lock.
Check.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait and enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the... And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jerick McKinnon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
11.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third down and 6.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
59, 59. Hey, get in the wet room.
Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
13. Go ahead.
To throw is Garoppolo. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 13. 6. Ahead.
On first down, McKinnon. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
39-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
51, Sam!
57.
Hey, Alpha!
57 to Mike.
Got it. Skip this. Let him go.
Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 9-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
12. He's checking. 21. Here we go. Check 99. 6. Pull it high.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Exit.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Second and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, definitely was not a gimme, was it?
Here we go. 180! You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? White. 25 the mic.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Check clock, man.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
54, south.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
Ryan. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. D Ford in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here again is McKinnon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Mike, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! 1, Omaha.
Check 3, check 3, check 3, check 3, check 3.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Wide, get wide.
Twenty-one.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Goodwin.
Complete to Marquise Goodwin. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 180!
Mike, 45. Double dog. That's
11. 11. Hey, wahoo!
45 to Mike. All day, punt. 45. Mike, 45. What we got?
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun. Hey, Morgan.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
I got you.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
You don't want it. 49, check 49, check 49. 56, Mike.
Hey, dude.
56. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Now it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, Ryan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and Remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
Bravo! Get that ball! Get that ball! 59 Mike. 21. Come to
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Taken in at the 22. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. D Ford, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan is going to find his running back. It's complete to the 40 and no further. The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
To throw is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Got. Motion to the backfield.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not